I doing? Alright then. After the talk. Nope. Not the target. It's got a monkey wrench. He's coughing blood. We smack his upper right arm, lower chest, lower left arm with a punch. Unconscious. Air bounce. Finish him. Take. I feel like I'm missing loops because of the screen being too full. And he's done. Ooh, some stuff actually in here. Awesome. Really not getting much this time around. Ooh, I can stack them. Nice. Person Pharaoh Mummy Sleeping Bag. You... read that. Clean rags boiled. Nothing. Dead. It was poisoning this time. Maybe because those mushrooms I ate in desperation. And now it's loud as hell. Drop it the moment I go in here. Swap these two. One, see what else it can do. And now it's going. Ooh, this didn't go quite as well. Taking advantage of his distraction, knock him to the ground and grab his throat. Skulls tear your flesh as he crushes Wimpa with every ounce of strength you have. Moments later, he stops moving. Realize it costs us massive wounds, but at least you're alive. Oh, this time it actually gave me my date. Previously, it said it didn't. And have the years changed? I want to say they were different previously. Scavenge facility. Beautiful. Turn. Scavenge. Sword check. Draw. Quality torch and a lighter. Start off this building. While forcing open a promising container, your hand slips, leaving you with sore hand. Abandoned office tower. Steroids, water pill, water purification pill, water chemical. God damn. Put on some blue jeans, put on a t-shirt, put on a hoodie, put on a left shoe. magnificent. Take this one. Oh, okay, the tree wasn't that. Fallen unconscious. This vehicle. Charge. Charge. And they're fine. Ooh. Leg trip. I'm dead. Grab you. Good. Did put them on. Still... loose. Still no knife. It looks like the lighting's still in good shape, but the wiring's blown. If we could tap the adjacent power conduit, that might get them running again. Need some wiring, small parts, and a tool to do it. Pliers, sharp edge, electrician skill, 4 small parts, and electrical panel. Awesome. Blue jeans, hoodies. Tarp, branch. Oh, good. Finally. There. Berries. Take water. Yeah, apparently, probably worked something nearby. Let's see if that actually happened. Left shoe. Storage unit. 5x10. Use stash it self-storage. Nothing. Uh, some piece of an old newspaper. iSlab, octo-core CPU, 6 cameras, orbital data storage plan, 3D LED display, flexi touch screen, Wi-Fi, and 8G connectivity. A GPS tracking device, fine print screen burner, fireprint sheet burner. Alright. Awesome. Scavenge. Storage shed. Shop marked Trek, polyester, and flannel sleeping bag. apartment building. Binoculars, awesome. Prescription painkillers. Prescription antibiotics. Plastic bottle. Tannin tea. Botany. Tannin source. The use of that. Roast meat on a stick. Clean rags. Extinguish small campfire. Wow, that's a 95% condition. Jesus. Awesome. Ditch vehicle. Get up. Jesus. Or best cover total. And he died from acute lung bleeding. As you step into the clearing, you finally see the source of that eastern glow. It's a city, larger than any you've ever seen. Skyscrapers and their bigger brothers, arcologies, stand shoulder to shoulder, casting their glittering lights into the sky. Hovering lights flit around the super towers like fireflies. Massive wall encircles their base, with armed buttresses like glowing points on a crown. And radiating out from that wall, a shanty town of crumbling buildings, shacks, and tarp lean-tos. Relief at sight of civilization almost overtakes you, until you realize you still have to make it there. You've reached the edge of the Neo Scavenger demo. What happens next? What adventure awaits in the wastelands beyond? What other places are there to explore? To find out, considering supporting Neo Scavenger by purchasing it at Blue Bottle Games. Want to explore to demo some more instead? Choose Return to Demo response. You can continue playing it as long as you want. Ah, so that's why there's next to no music here, because that's actually in the freaking game. Save games. Well, that's a good point. We can't save here. Shit. More quests. Access to Detroit Megacity. More items, weapons, recipes. In-game soundtrack. So this is the end of the Neo Scavenger demo. Should I say demo here? It's a fun game. I like it. I really do like it. I would play more of it, but money's tight right now, so it's going on the back burner. Plus, there's so many other games I should be editing right now. Adding another series to it would be it's a bit much, really. Like, I have like 200 hours of SOD to go edit, and I haven't done it. I have probably another 100 hours of EVE Online to go edit, which I haven't done. I've fallen behind on my shooter vids. I've fallen behind on RPG vids. I haven't recorded the successor series to Elden Ring. Well, I haven't edited the successor series to Elden Ring yet, and Elden Ring's done in a couple of days. Like 9 days, 10 days. It's gone. So, yeah, I need to get off my ass and get back to it. But if you stick with me for a moment. Sorry, the thing when the trailers started autoplaying. It's probably safe, but sometimes it's not. Uh, Neo Scavenger is a game where you must survive in the wasteland long enough to figure out who you are. Each turn, you must decide where to go, how to scavenge for supplies, how to deal with anything and anyone you encounter. With each passing minute, the pit in your stomach grows, your dehydration worsens, your muscles tire, and your body temperature drops into cold autumn air. Choose your starting abilities carefully because they and your wit are the only tools you have in the apocalypse. Unique setting, near future post-apocalyptic Michigan with local cryptids and folklore and something else beneath the surface. Turn-based play, permadeath, no grinding, semi-random, sandbox or story, abilities of force, crafting, desperate combat, realistic wounds, realistic metabolism, realistic inventory, tracking, hiding, foraging, haunting soundtrack. It's composed by Josh Kohler specifically for Neo Scavenger. Plays periodically, leading an atmosphere of loneliness, desperation, also accessible as MP3s outside the game. Creature AI. Wandering creatures go about their own business, hunting, scavenging, and hoarding. Morale affects their choices, and some will gang up and cause trouble. And they outright say, and if you are easily upset by challenging content, you may want to watch any of the numerous playthroughs of the game online to get a sense of whether it's a good fit for you. Outright endorsing doing playthroughs of it. Fantastic. Well, endorsing might be a strong word, but they're like, hey, look, people have played our game before. Use them to find out if the game's right for you. That's as close to an endorsement as you'll get. Actually, now I'm waiting for them to be like, it's not an endorsement, but it's like I said, it's as close as you get. Um, like it's positive. Like like, go check these out if you want to confirm if this is for you or not. Go check these out if you to confirm whether you this is your kind of game or not. That's a sign that yes, they're fine with Let's Plays. I've been worried on and off the whole time I've been playing this. You know what? I don't remember if I actually checked if this is okay to, record or not. Yes, Seth did it, Seth did it, but he's Seth. You know, he's not me. He can get away with it. You know, I like clear, like yes, this can be done. Um, because I know if anyone's gonna be made an example, it's gonna be me. You know. Um, Ostranauts is a hardcore noir space sim. I'm not used to it being NOIR. Early on I kept seeing NOIRE. I'm not sure. Now I'm starting to wonder why was the E even that common of a thing? Uh. Oh, this is the other game they've done, Ostranauts. Hardcore noir space sim. Manage to lifeboard your ship and beware the cost of every decision you make. Scavenge and explore the boneyard. Create, build, and customize your ship. Hire a crew to help, but remember, nothing is more certain than death and taxes. It's an early access space sim they have, and they have a roadmap. 0.8 point 0.8 art conservation, social combat redesign, micro plot events, mod support. 0.9 wear and tear, items wear out, regular ship maintenance, crew can repair. 0.10 taking inventory, realistic inventory, large item dragging, wounds. 0.11 pistols and punches, firearms, hand-to-hand combat, dire consequences. 0.12 rate my build, more ship parts, official ship ratings, buy and sell ships. Lucky number 13. 0.13. Supernatural elements, procedural plot arcs, ship-to-ship comms. 0.14 across the system. Long-range travel, another world, modular reactor. 0.15 fire in the hold. Ship-ship combat, various explosions, fire sim. 16 plus, more stations, more jobs, more planets. In a solar system cut off from a ravaged Earth, so I guess same setting. It certainly even has a very similar looking title card, like the stylized titles they have for Neo Scavenger. Ostranauts is very same little like window and design, just new words. You play as a scavenger trying to make a living in the dredges of space. Wage, slave, scrapper life isn't enough anymore. At last, you pull together enough funds, pull together the funds plus a hefty loan to have a go at independence. Based in the same universe as Blue Bottle's last hit, Neo Scavenger, learn to manage a dysfunctional crew and ship as you fend off bankruptcy, or worse. Every choice you make will affect the outcome of the game. Character creation uses a career kiosk to shape your character's background, income, and qualifications. Use to customize your traits and skill set, which will be essential when managing your ship, its crew, and anyone sticking their noses in your business. Start out the game with enemies, ex-lovers, and acquaintances to seek out or avoid. Just remember your early decisions will affect your options and outcomes in conversations down the line. Build your dream ship from the ground up using detailed functional parts. Scavenge pre-loved parts in the boneyard to upgrade your ship. Finding old or rare parts in the system is much cheaper than tracking down the original manufacturer. It was time to scour the solar system. Hook up subsystems, add extra power and fuel. Make sure to replace parts which have worn out during your ventures. Parts essential to your experience and will change how your ship feels to fly. You'll be piloting ship under the walls of Newtonian flight, running fly using inworld manuals and sheets. It'll be your job to manipulate ship control panels, flip switches, and resist urge to press the big shiny red button. Every craft is a different flight field based on thrusters, hull mass, and how you've customized ship. Remember to use a light touch while stocking, and try not to find yourself in the outer rim with an empty fuel gauge. Oh, that's going to happen. Even in the darkest corners of space, you're not alone. Each character you encounter runs an AI that constantly making choices based on current needs and past experiences. They have psychological and emotional needs, ranging from basic wants like food, oxygen, and water, all the way up to deeper needs like intimacy and security. As captain, keep an eye out at the spaceport and scout out crew and build those relationships. Background will shape how you are able to interact with other characters during your ship. Have you developed a single have you developed a silver tongue, or does fear rule your ship? Based in the same universe as Neo Scavenger, Ostranauts will be rich with lore for those who wish to explore. After collapse of civilization on Earth, colonies and art factions formed, colonizing other planets, moons, and asteroids, with only those able to adapt to the harsh space able to survive. As states and corporations spread their reach through the system, whispers of unknown phenomenon are creeping through back channels. So yeah, that seems exciting. I'll be interested in giving that a show at giving that a crack at some point. Does seem like a game I would play, though I'm terrified of actually trying to fucking dock. I don't like docking in these games. Just having a look through the pictures here. Get him drunk. There's one commodity more valuable than all else, even in a mono town like K-Leg. Information. And you bet they're full of it. Sure enough, after ingratiating yourself, making sure their water skin is constantly topped off, secrets pour out of them. Shocking stuff. Dark. You didn't know Ayatama's CFO's nephew was into that kind of thing. Didn't even know it could be a sex thing. When the shift changes, you are singing in the maintenance access tube together, swearing eternal friendship. But when you sober up, you realize you don't know how to contact them. New contact. So yeah, it seems interesting. It does look like something else I could play, though I'm a little worried about the whole piloting thing. Certainly something I'll have a look at sometime in the future. Definitely. It's on my list. Same with Neo Scavenger. Ostranauts and Neo Scavenger, definitely on my lists of stuff I'll play. When I'll get around to them is another thing entirely, though. Another thing entirely. I bet they were so. I'm just looking here. It was 6 years between the release of Neo Scavenger and Ostranauts. I bet they were glad for the release of Set's video on Neo Scavenger. Tipped off a lot of people to it even existing. I think I saw the game before Set's video, but I never thought much of it. I didn't think. I just like put it on the list and moved on, maybe. Or it was in the back of my head, but I didn't think much of it. Seeing Set's video and actually getting to see some gameplay, I was like, yeah, I could play this. And then a few years later, I actually go and play it, at least the demo. But I bet they're glad for his video on it, because I know with Caves of Quad, he did direct a lot of sales to them. A lot of people to that game. I'd actually found Caves of Quad before his vid, but yeah, that did not make the mark. I was actually interested in playing it, but the devs were the devs, so yeah, no. If you don't get what I mean, there was a few factors to it, but their general reaction to Set's video, well, they were thankful to Set for his video, but then called his like fans, started insulting his fans. I'm not sure if they called them Nazis or they called them something, and it wasn't positive. Something mean. And, you know, that was a mark against them, but I remember them freaking out about Pepe the Frog before, and it's just like, you know, I don't want to risk my channel being deleted on someone who's freaking out about Pepe the Frog. You know? But yeah, it mightn't have been Nazis, it might have been something else. It just, all I remember was, like, all I remember was it's not a nice thing to call someone. You know? That's all I could remember. It was some pejorative claiming they're a poor character. But I don't remember what one. You know? But, so it was, you know, them freaking out about Pepe the Frog turned me off, and then it was double confirmed with them freaking out at Set's audience And like they make a game where you can choose to side with different factions, but they don't let you side with the bad guys because they're evil. You're not allowed to side with them. Um, and I think they even got angry at people for asking in the Discord too. Um, so yeah, but yeah, it's like the Pepe the Frog thing, and then the last thing, them freaking out about that. Actually, no, I think it was the Pepe the Frog thing turned me off. Then it was the set thing and the other thing together. Then they hit confirming a no, you know? Like, the Caves of Quad seems like a good game, but if they're of that opinion, then I feel it's best not to touch their material, you know? Just as simple as. But, so yeah, this was Neo Scavenger. I've played a fair bit of it now. Steam claims I played for 9 hours, but that's hardly the case. I've just had this game open since early. Okay, we're 13 minutes here, so just about 14. Oh god, I've played for over 3.5 hours. Um, just past 14 minutes, so that'll be 47. Yeah, we played for nearly 4 hours. So I've had to just stand by for 5. But yeah, it's a fun game. I like it. It's a good game, and I could see me playing it, and I could also see me testing out Ostranauts at some point in the future. I don't believe there's a demo for it. I'll check, because if there is a demo for it, I'll try it out right the hell now. If you want to try out Neo Scavenger, you can. The demo's still here on Steam, so you can give it a shot. No, sadly, there is no demo for Ostranauts. Um, there's a detailed thing here about the early access for it. Why early access? When Ostranauts have become a storytelling platform for space crews in a dystopian system. It's going to take a lot of effort, and fan feedback will be a crucial part of achieving that goal. Ostranauts is very much a spiritual sequel to Blue Bottle's previous game, Neo Scavenger. Neo Scavenger famously had a long early access period during which the game drastically evolved based on player feedback. The plan for Ostranauts is to follow this precedent. How long will it last? Approximately 4 years. It started in December 10th, 2020, and it's now 2024. Hmm. We have a fairly lengthy list of features and content we'd like to add. We'd also like to engage players and incorporate their feedback, so we appreciate the support cycle being fairly substantial. How is the full version planned to differ from the early access version? Detailed custom ship design, crew needs, system management, crew AI, social combat, in quotations, first-person control panels, low-stress controls and pace, original soundtrack by Josh Kohler, modding support. Check the community hub on the roadmap in the project description for more details. Current state of early access. A fair range of working ship equipment will be available with gas simulation, temperature, power, and lighting. Crew will be required to eat, sleep, and maintain a range of physical needs, as well as psychological needs like social contact, steam, and autonomy. Regular updates status are available with announcements on Steam Community Hub, as well as brief notes in game. Will the game be priced differently after early access? In all likelihood, the game will have a slight increase in price at 1.0 launch. Scope of the game at 1.0 will be much larger than at early access, with more localizations, quality of life improvements, and more content. How are you planning on involving the community in your development process? That already has a reputation directly chatting with fans. We will engage with community. A player-driven roadmap in the future, which we highlighted in a shared roadmap. We will implement a player-driven roadmap where players can vote in-game, not only shape the course of the game. Their current patch is Lucky number 13, updated March 7th, 2024. It's 0.13.0.17. Hmm. We made a few changes to our splash screens. First, our time working with Modern Wolf on Ostranauts has come to an end. BBG is now self-publishing Ostranauts. It's been incredible working with their team, and couldn't have gone this far without Modern Wolf. Wish them the best in their future endeavors. Modern Wolf. Never heard of them. There's plenty of studios out there, plenty of different crowds. So, it's just first time hearing of them. But yeah, this is definitely interesting. Yeah, I'm definitely liking the look of this. I'll definitely come back to that at some point and give that a shot. But I sincerely hope you've enjoyed this run of the Neo Scavenger demo, and I do hope you join me again soon. I'm gonna try and get this out soon to ye, but there's a few other standalone games that I want to get out first. Um, so yeah, there's a bit ending up in that backlog. Um, but yeah, I'll try and get this out soon to you. But I also have to go get EVE Online editing done, WoW editing done. I've a bit to do, and it's been a rough time as of late. To give you a time scale on things, so you can like interconnect different Let's Plays and like do a timeline if you're this obsessive. Hey, I'm not condemning it. It's just like you would have to be a certain level enthusiastic to actually like plot this kind of thing out, you know? Because like due to the way I record and to delay putting stuff out, like either falling behind or like there's a backlog, you know, stuff like I may record a video 2 years ago and it only gets put out. Well, I may record a video in 2021 and it only gets put out in 2024 or 2025, you know. And so I may be recording two separate series together and they're put out at different times. Like I recorded the other day some Dark Souls 1, going back to continuing my New Game Plus run of it, and going into I was grinding in the painting world. I was recording that just yesterday, but that's going to come out down the line from this episode. This episode, all going well, is going to come out maybe in a month's time. It's 12th to the 8th, 2024. Jesus, the year's nearly gone. 12th to the 8th, 2024. But that's probably going to come out in 2025. And yet this is recorded only a few days after, and it's probably going to come out maybe later this month, maybe next month, if I get off my ass and actually edit. So yeah, basically, the time scale is all out of whack. Basically, I I do want to get around to editing and doing stuff. And just it's been not been the best of times as of late, IRL. If you're curious as to why, I'll answer this plainly. My dog Marley was put down the other day, and it's been trying. It's been trying. He was such a good boy, and I just keep remembering his last moments, and it's not great. It's not great in the slightest. He was a good boy. But yeah, I recorded that bit of grinding in the painting world just the other day. So yeah. So yeah, if you're like interested enough in plotting out like oh, this series is recorded then and that series is recording that alongside it, but they come out at these different times. If you're interested in plotting that out, there's a little link for you. I've also recorded a little bit of I can't find it here. Monster Sanctuary. Just a few minutes of it, but I felt so very sick I couldn't keep going. That will come out eventually, but it'll be grafted onto the second set. So there's actually an episode worth watching, you know? It was 13 minutes, and some of that was just me bemoaning feeling sick. So, yeah, it'll be dealt with. It'll come out eventually, but when I've actually something to graft onto it. But anyway, I sincerely hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you join me again soon. Just anything at all you'd like to tell me, please let me know in the comment section below. That is what it's there for. Yeah, I think I've said everything I need to say. Till then, folks, love and peace.